worked out for 2 years together. He taught me a lot of his Chinese techniques, and I showed him a lot of our techniques of kicks and all the stuff here. He believed in going to kick him below the waist. And I said, well, that's good, Bruce. He said, you should be able to kick anywhere. You should be able to put that foot anywhere. And so, so we trained together for 2 years, and he got, as you can tell, he got really good at it. and anyway, and then finally he gives me a call, and he says, I'm leaving for Hong Kong to do a movie. And I said, oh, that's great. Well, good luck. So I don't hear from Bruce for 2 years. And then out of the blue, he gives me a call. He says, I've done 2 movies in Hong Kong, and they're really successful. He says, I want to do a movie now with a fight scene that's never been done before, and I want you to be my opponent. I go, and I've never done anything like that. I said, why? Because I'm the world champion? Is that? And I said, well, who wins, Bruce? He said, kidding. He said, I'm gonna win, I'm the champ. I'm the star. I said, oh, okay. So anyway, Bruce and I, did this big fight scene in Rome, and it was really, because Bruce and I worked out for 2 years together, so we knew each other very, very well. I knew everything that he wants to do, and he knows everything that I like to do. And so when we did the fight scene, we pretty much just put it together right there. And anyway, we did the fight scene, and after it was over, I went back home, and then in 1972, I get a call. Bruce is coming to LA to see his doctor. And he says, so he says, let's have lunch. So we do. We have lunch. And he says, I'm going to see the doctor, and because I've got some problems. I'm getting dizzy and passing out. So I want to find out what it is. So anyway, he goes to the doctor and does the whole thing. Anyway, after he does, we get back together, and I said, how'd it go? He says, well, the doctor says, he was 32, he's the same age as me. We were both 32. And he says, the doctor says, I'm like an 18-year-old kid, I said, oh, that's great. And I said, did he tell you why you're falling and doing all the falling and all that stuff? He says, he doesn't know. He says, it could just be anything. So anyway, he leaves for Hong Kong, and a few months later, he passes away. And I was shocked. Anyway, when they went to Seattle, to lay him there, and we all went up. Me and a lot of friends that Bruce's went up there for the when he died. And Linda, his wife, decided to move back to California, and he found a home about maybe a half a block from my house, so I could spend time with Brandon, the boy. And I did. I spent a lot of time with him, telling him about his dad and all this stuff here. And then, of course, he became a champion, star himself. And then, unfortunately, he wound up passing away. But the thing is that Bruce was an incredible guy, and this is, and this time I spent with him going through this whole thing here was something that I will never forget about. And so this is about Bruce Lee. So hope that helps you.